Hello amazing people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Aryan Kumar and today I am going to teach you all about SAT math preparation. This can be also suitable for IBA maths, whether you are preparing for any type of intellectual mathematical test that is simply going to test your math knowledge. Alongside with this, we have to cover up our grammatical side in SAT as well. That is a major part of it, mostly focusing upon that. And of course, the math one area, the sector wise conceptual background is must need for us as well. So let's start with it. What is our first topic? First topic is slope and intercept. Basically, in an equation, there are two major concepts that you have to solve. One is slope, one is an intercept. The slope is a like surface area that you have to solve. Meanwhile, the intercept is a corresponding value that you have to solve after that. For example, I am having a vertex means a corresponding value. For example, x-axis to y-axis, this is a corresponding value, right? And at y I am having minus 10. Meanwhile, no, it can be any value, right? Minus 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever you want to exhale right here, you can. At a lower position, that is slope, we are having another value that is 3. So these both values are in a corresponding shape, or simply degree you can say. That's how we describe a slope and a intercept, right? If you talk about vertex form of a quadratic equation, as you guys know, this is a quadratic equation. A x minus h upon up on power of 2 plus k. Meanwhile, this describes a quadratic equation. Meanwhile, the major concept behind it is h and k, that is like a and b. You can simply consider it as a and b. You have to always look into it because these are the major two values that you have to solve later on in the video. For example, I'm having a x-axis to y-axis and the value for y-axis is 10. Meanwhile, for the x-axis it's 3. How will I figure out what I have to insert in this equation? The simple thing will be slope and intercept. This thing will be always our slope. Meanwhile, this thing will be our intercept. That's how you will evaluate the graph according to your sense of knowledge and insert the value inside the equation as we have did right here. Y is equal to 3. 3 was our a. The value of a was 3. X minus 3. Again, the value of a was 3. Again, square plus 10. Now the k was our intercept, so that's why we have inserted 10 right here. Then we will simply solve into it and have our answer right here. Okay, now we have major two keys right here. For example, if a is greater than 0, then k is minimum. If 0 is greater than a, then k is max. So right here, the a is greater than k, right? Oh, the a is greater than 0, so the k is minimum, right? The k is minimum in this value. That's how we describe our major concept of vertex form of quadratic equation and slope and intercept. Next upon, we are looking into distance formula. Distance formula is based upon a equation that you have to find a distance from. This is derived from a graph again, right? You can simply consider it as a run and rise, right? A simple concept for it is over root run square plus rise square. Okay, either you can classify it into this hard term that is quite hard for you as well. So I would rather suggest to go with this and insert your values. Now, what is run and rise? Again, let me tell you, run is our slope, rise is our intercept. So as we are having our rise as 0,5, meanwhile our slope as 4,1. So we will insert the values inside it, solve into it, and simply have our answer. That's how we describe the formula based upon the equation. Either you can simply check into this while doing uh, logical reasoning. For example, in a y-axis and x-axis we are having two values. So x square minus x1, x square minus x1, then again x square minus y1, x square minus y1, x square minus y1. That's how you will derive in a hard term as well, and I would rather suggest this one. This is the simplest form you can achieve right here, and yeah, that's it. Next up we are looking into quadratic formula. Quadratic formula, as you guys know, minus b plus minus over root b square minus 4ac upon 2a square, not 2a square, only 2a. If you are having an equation like y is equal to ax square plus bx plus cx, not cxc, so simply you can imagine this as a quadratic equation and you have to use a quadratic formula for solving it out. Meanwhile, considering 4 as our a, b minus 5, c, 1, we will simply insert our values and solve this equation until we get our simplified answer. That's how I define quadratic formula. You can look further into it if you want to solve such equations. I can definitely perform more examples, provide you worksheets. You just need to like this video. That's it, what I want from you guys, and yeah, that's it. So we have done our video right today, and I hope that's it for today. We will cover out more individually more topics for tomorrow as well. uh, yeah, so that's it for today. Bye bye, sayonara. Must leave a comment if you want to, and like as well. Bye bye.